English language learners from this group. I thought I'd wait a few seconds before I actually started to speak to allow myself to settle and be ready for a very engaging communication. So, for those of you who have not had the opportunity to meet me, I'm Dr. Priscilla. I am a native English speaker and I live in the United States. Oftentimes, I hear people say that they enjoy listening to my voice. I've been told that my voice is easy to follow and my words are clear, distinct, and understandable. You may wonder, how am I able to do this? I'm able to do this with practice, and you will be able to do the same. Does this mean that you will be able to sound like me? No, it does not mean that you'll be able to sound like me. You will sound like yourself with your accent. Your goal, as I would set as a goal for you, is to become fluent in speaking the language. And as far as I am concerned, it really doesn't matter what the language is. It could be French, it could be German, it could be Arabic. Whatever the language is, most likely it will have an accent. So just know that whatever it is that you're speaking, it is going to have an accent. What is key will be the practice. I'm going to make a suggestion to you who are all participating in this Facebook group, or if you're watching on YouTube, consider responding using 5 or more words to any post that you make. The reason I recommend that you use at least 5 words is because you're training your mind to think in English. When you send an emoji, I promise you, it doesn't take any energy, it doesn't take any effort to send an emoji. Most of you have thousands or at least 10 emojis on your computer, on your cell phone that are automatic. You just find one that you like, visually look at it, and click it. That same process works with speaking, visualizing, and seeing things in English. The next time you see an emoji with a big smile, instead of clicking on that emoji, take the time to type, "I really like what you did." I really like what you did. You're thinking in English. I realize that there are quite a few of you watching me now, and I believe that English Chat has allowed me to post that if you need an English partner to practice English with, you can contact me. Just let me know why you are contacting me, and I'll try to arrange for you to have that opportunity to have English speaking partners. This is what I do. I'd like for some of you to help me make this more energized, this session. And in order to do that, you'll need to think in English. Type a post, type something. Can you hear me? Type, "Yes, I can hear you," or "Yes, I can hear the video," or "Yes, I can see the video." Thinking in English is my goal for you. Thinking in English is my goal for you. Let's see. Now, I believe I'm going to go to my cell phone because I think I would be able to see posts on the cell phone faster and then respond to you if there are any. It isn't required that you respond like me. It is not necessary that you respond, but the more you respond in longer sentences, you are reinforcing to your brain that you want to learn and be able to speak in English. I will send myself a post now to see how long it takes for a post to arrive. And type comments in the chat section. All right, so now I am posting it. I'm going to see how long it takes for my post to show up, if it shows up. So how are you guys today? Tell me where you come from. Where are you coming in here to this live from? You can just type one word for that. That will be fine. What countries are represented today? Notice this sentence. What countries are represented today? Okay, there's Kifla is from Amar. Thank you. Kifa Amar is from Algeria. Algeria. Hello from Algeria. So, Khalifi, how is the weather in Algeria? This is how you generate casual conversation. It doesn't matter what I talk about. It just gives me something to respond to. So, what's the weather like in Algeria? I can tell you about the weather here in the U.S. in my state of North Carolina. Today is quite pleasant. It's a cool breeze. I think it is about 67 degrees right now. We are expecting a high of about 87, which means it's going to get pretty hot today. All right. So there's my first post. My post hasn't arrived yet. So I believe that some of you are still there and still posting. At least I hope so. And there's Kayur from India. Kayur is from India. I have quite a few students from India. Khalifi says it's very sunny where he is or she. And Nasrat is from Afghanistan. It's wonderful to see you guys here today. Thank you so much for joining me. Post for me something that I can interact with you. So let me explain what a monologue is and what a dialogue is. A monologue is when one person is speaking. You can hear the word log at the end of monologue. That means mono means one. Log, in this case, is associated with a topic or a conversation. So a monologue is one person doing the action. Dialogue is when two or more are interacting. Dialogue. So I'd like for this to be a dialogue where we actually talk today. And what this does for me as I prepare for the blogs that I'm going to start doing, I get an opportunity to find out what people are interested in hearing, reading, and talking about. So let's find something that is interesting for you guys, and I will do my very best to talk about it. All right, so let's see. There is Adamu. I'm doing great, Adamu. Thank you so much. And Josh is here from the Philippines. Thank you. Momar is from the United States of Africa. Okay, fantastic. I'm really happy that you're here. And today, Nazareth says that it is warm in Afghanistan. So, Nazareth, what are some things that you're going to do today since it is a warm day in Afghanistan? What are you going to do today? Thank you, Khalif. I'm only kind because you are kind. You are kind enough to come online today and spend some time with me. Yay! That makes me happy. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. So this is what makes this into a dialogue when you all start to post something and I get to respond to it. I said earlier that there is a post, I think, somewhere in this chat that if you wish to engage in conversation with other students, there is a link that you can click. If you do not see that link, you can private message me. But when you private message me, let me know why you are private messaging me, not just a friend request. Because I think that you can just imagine. You can just imagine how many friend requests I get, and then imagine the majority of the friend requests that I could make. If I made an acceptance of all of them, I wouldn't have room in my mind, in my life, to even interact with you. Nazareth says, thanks. You presented very informative information about log. That's right. So anytime you see the log, you know that it is some type of conversation. And this is how you start to build your vocabulary too, is to be aware of what things actually mean. You may know a part of the word, but you may not understand it fully. So if you understand a small portion of the word, it will go a long way in helping you to determine what that word actually means. Okay, so let me give you another example. Would you like another example? So another example that I could give you is M-E-N-T. M-E-N-T. That word is a suffix. M-E-N-T. Okay, word ending. Okay, we were talking about M-E-N-T. Can someone write a few words that talks about M-E-N-T in terms of, give me another word that has the word M-E-N-T in it. Give me another word that has M-E-N-T in it. Okay, give me another word with M-E-N-T in it. So Lamar talks about, what about trilog? Okay, you see the word log, and tri is 3. So what do you think it might mean? What do you think trilog might mean? I think your spelling is wrong. I think the spelling is Trilogue. I think is the correct spelling. Okay, we know that Logue equals conversation or speaking, communication. Okay, so we have 3. So TRI equals 3. So what do you think it means? Tell me, what do you think trilog means? Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mamar. Mamar has given me employment. Khalif has given me government. And was there another one? Statement. Good. Development. Great. Improvement. Management. Yay, you guys are on it. Yes. So the word mint, just the mint itself. Okay. Mint itself. Mint. Let's go with M-E-N-T. M-E-N-T is expressing an action, expressing the means of an action. Okay, so let's take a look at or result, or the result of the action, or the result of such action. Okay, let's see which ones can we take. Okay, so we have MENT is expressing the means of an action, or the result of such action. Employment. This is the one we're looking at now. Employ, E-M-P-L-O-Y, equals work, engaged, so add M-E-N-T, doing the work for someone. These are just hard and fast examples. Employment. Employ means to work, to engage in something, and meant is to do. So if someone employ you, meant they want you to do that one thing, which is to work. State means to speak. State equals speak. Okay. Meant is to do. Make a conversation or talk. Okay. Let's see how you are following me. Are you understanding? Are you understanding the meant is the condition of doing? It's an action, movement. And let's see, there were employment, government. To govern is to oversee. Govern. Oops. Cancel. Government. Govern equals to look after, take care of, and meant is to do. Taking care of the people or a situation. Okay, so you got it? Govern is to look over, to take after, to take care of. Meant is to do. So the government is to take care of the people or a situation. Is it clear? Let me know. Let me know. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes, you do. Do you get it? Yes, you do. Now, what I want to see, I want you to write a sentence. I want some of you to write a sentence. You're welcome, Ahmed. I want some of you to write a sentence using government. I want some of you to write a statement or a sentence using statement. I want some of you to write a sentence using employment. I want someone to use a sentence using triology. No one told me what triology means. Triology means three, a conversation between three people. Trialogue. So have a conversation between three people. Okay? Thanks, Ahmed. Ma, what of places like emplacement? I don't know if your word emplacement is spelled incorrectly, but employment is the word. I don't think emplacement is a word, Adamu. Thanks, Nazareth. But Nazareth, I'd love to see you write a sentence. Write a sentence for me. Write a sentence using one of those words. Let me see if you can do it. Let me see how much you're learning. And I promise you, when you start to interact in this way, you will learn and it will stay with you for a very long, long time. Okay? Try doing that now. I'd like to have a few people write a sentence. Let me shout you out as you write your sentences. I'll start out by saying, I enjoy the opportunity to seek out government assistance when I need help with my social, with my taxes. In the US, yes, Adamu, yes, 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 Adamu. He made a heartbreaking statement. This means that Adamu is talking, but but it makes me so sad that my heart is breaking. Yes, my heart is breaking. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. And thank you, Joseph. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here today, Joseph. Cleof, 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 Santiago says, thanks, madam. Nazareth. Okay, thank you, Nazareth. Okay. All right, guys. I need to go back and find some other engagements to participate in. It is my pleasure to be here with you today. For those of you who would like more tips, strategies, and techniques, please find the link that was placed in the chat and contact me, and I would be happy to share with you other techniques, tips, and strategies, and help you connect with other English language learners that are pursuing opportunities to practice and speak English. Until next time, I'm Dr. Priscilla. I am a native English speaker and I live in the US. Just as a quick thought, for those of you who enjoyed my conversation today, please send me a comment about your takeaway. Type something. What is your takeaway for today? I'll wait 3 minutes to get your takeaway for today. That's right. Employ is to hire. Employment means the action of employing. Yes, that's great, Nazareth, but that's not really a sentence because if I did not know what the word employment meant, I still wouldn't know what it meant from what you've said. But I would understand that employment means that I can work for someone. That would be a better clarifying statement or sentence. Thanks, Adamu. Okay, so I was waiting for you guys to give me your takeaway from today's lesson. I'm waiting to hear what your takeaway is for today's lesson. Please tell me, what did you learn today? What is your takeaway from today's lesson? What is your takeaway from today's lesson? What is your takeaway from today's lesson? So there should be just constant typing, and I should be reading and reading and reading and reading and reading. Cleophas says, God bless you, ma'am. We need you more. Well, I am here for you, Cleo. I'm here for you. Send me a private message and I'll talk about how we can connect more. In fact, I'm online every day. Adam says, so obliged and got additional vocabularies. I can teach you how to build your vocabulary by several hundred words, Adam, in 5 days or less. If you're interested in learning how to do that, contact me and we'll get that going for you. Thanks, I got too much today, which I couldn't expect. Nazareth, it's my pleasure. And this is the thing. Learning English and interacting with people who speak English isn't difficult, but it is intentional. You have to be intentional about it. You take things in bite-sized pieces. It is not the fastest train that gets to the destination, but it's the persistent pursuit of this is what I want to accomplish. And when you can see how much you're accomplishing every day, this is what I'm very good at helping students reach their goal. But we set clear, specific, and measurable goals. Okay? So that's what I want for you. Thanks, Nazareth. Thanks, Cleo. I really appreciate you guys coming. Again, connect with me, send a message, and I'll show you how to develop your conversational English skills in a uniquely amazing way. Thanks, Adamu. You are appreciated too. Okay, guys, take care. And in 2 seconds, I am off. It is my pleasure. Bye-bye.